Welcome back for another small toy review. Here we have Beast Kingdom Darksied. Look at that. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this. Alright, look at that. I love the slipcover on this. So this is my first figure like this. 1/9 scale action figure. Look at this guy. Look at this beast. So yeah, this is my first time owning a figure like this, or paying for a figure like this as well. I am happy to own it. McFarlane has not come out with a comic version of Darkseid, so this is the next best thing. As you can see, there's glare. As you can see, he's very well packaged in there, and he does come with a decent amount of accessories. He comes with 4 hands, comes with an extra head, comes with a power fist move, and he comes with his Omega beams. Oh no, there's 3 sets of hands. There's another one right there. He's got a stand in the back, and he's got his Omega beams there that you can attach to his head. Here is everything on it, or everything that comes with it. Right, so we are gonna get him out of the box, and I will show you what he looks like. Alrighty folks, here he is in all of his glory. So, the stand, yeah, you can tell right there in the light. Look at that, there's some scuffs on there. That's some not very good quality control there. I mean, I'm not gonna bitch about it too much, but that could have been better. You can there you can see him better right there. Alright. So here he is.
We're not going anywhere.
And so here we have, I thought this was like a power punch or something. This is actually a fist. I don't know if you can really tell all that well, but it's an actual fist. There we go. You can get better definition on that right there. And then you put this over his forearms, and so he's punching down with range. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was something that went over his fist actually. Here we have his extra head, and I stuck in his Omega beams. I think that looks pretty cool, pretty rad. Yeah, so I'll put that head on him here in a little bit. And here's another set of them, of the squiggly Omega beams. There we go. How it does in the comic, his Omega beams go all sorts of places. They're not just one like straight shot. And so here's his extra hands. He comes with gripping hands. He comes with, like he wants to, reach out and choke somebody, and he has open hands. And then on his body, he has fisted hands. So as soon as I took him out, check this out. And I had heard that there was problems with this. It's not too big of a problem if you're just going to keep him in one place. Probably the way I'm going to, but if you want to use him for action poses or anything like that, this might be a problem. So yeah, I mean it's not that big of a deal, really, at least not to me, but it also is kind of a big deal, right? This thing just comes out, right? I mean, yeah, you can put it back in. I mean, I don't know if it really needs to be pushed in there or glued in there, because I didn't have any problems, moving this arm. I mean, look at that. It moves great. But I mean, come on, look at that. Now every time I want to move him, I gotta tiptoe around this. His forearms, these guards right here, they're loose. Probably so you can do the same with these red ones. That way you can take them on and off. His armor here is loose on his body, and so is his little belt skirt thing. It's pliable decently, but it moves around. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, look at that. Very good ab crunch. Let's see, does he go back? Yeah, he goes back a decent way. Well, as you can see, the arms don't really go that high. He's double jointed right here. And then, well, I mean, there's this, right? I mean, look at that. There's the range of motion that you get with that, and of course, oh, come on now. Ooh, those are hard. I think I'll try that another time. The fists are on there pretty good. But yeah, this is a bit of a problem here. But well, see is and there's a little. You see that little bit right there? Can it focus? Can you see it right there? A little bit, and it goes in here. It's supposed to go in a certain way, right? And then, you know, you can twist it around and turn it around or whatever. He's a thick boy. And there it goes again. I'm just going to set that aside for right now. This is so terrible. Look, there's this, you know, you can pull him, you know, front so far, back so far. His knees are double jointed as well. And there, his feet are on a ball joint right there in the bottom, and you get the toe crunch, right? So that's pretty good. I mean, he's got good range of motion. These are loose on his shin protectors there. Like I said, his armor's loose. I guess you can kind of take it off. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's got two little pins right in there. I don't know if you can see it that well. You can't see it that well, but that's all right. It's got two little pins, so yes, you can take this armor off. But minus the arm coming off, which I've heard before that there are problems with that. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. But you know, there he is. Oh, he has some movement. He has some movement in here that offsets his legs. Let me see if I can get him right. Excuse me. Let's see if his arm can stop falling off for a few seconds. And so, since I have him here, let me straighten him out here. As you can see, this is from my other video. He's about the same size. Yeah, he's about the same size as Kilowog. That should be about 9 inches. So yeah. So I'm going to try and get some of these fists on here. I want to try out this punchy fist right here. I'm gonna put on the head so that way I can show you guys what that looks like. Alrighty guys, here we go with the rest of this figure. Yeah, these hands these hands were hard to pull off, but I was able to get one on. This one, yeah, they're tough to get on. Also good though, I guess, so that way they don't fall off. This one was a little bit easier to pull on. And so yeah, there you go. That's I kind of like this one, to be honest. There's the, you know, the red fist, clear, right? And so here he is with his Omega beams on. I put on the other set. They go into his head, and they move around a lot. But yeah, so yeah, this is this one right here. You know, that it's good. It's really good. Yeah. So this is one of the most expensive figures I've bought, and is it worth it? Yeah, I guess it is. So that way you can have a somewhat comic accurate Darksied in your collection. There he goes. He has this. He can move his. Of course, he can move his head. His head comes off. His head comes off real easily. The hands, on the other hand, They are. This one wasn't that hard, probably because of the material that it's made out of. But this one, on the other hand, holy smokes! To take off and take on, these hands are tough. But and there you go. So I noticed there is a little like splash of super glue in here. You can't really see it, but there is. And so I'm guessing it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough to hold it in. But we'll try and keep them. We'll try and keep them together as much as possible. But yeah, there he is. And of course, you can take these. You can pull these. You can pull these out, and still just have his. His plain angry face, and you really can't tell that there's any difference in his head or in his eyes where you put him in, really. So yeah, that's really good. So yeah, this is Darksied from what was it? What is this thing from? From Beast Kingdom. Yeah, there we go. And so let's straighten out his. Yep, that's gonna be coming out, of course. So you can have him in his cool dramatic poses or whatever. I've got a skull somewhere around here. I'll find it and I'll put it on his hand right there, and I'll switch out his other hand. But I still think this is pretty neat. Or hell, this is even like a instead of like a punch or whatever, or like a power punch, that could be just like a bloody hand where punches somebody through and pulls out their heart or whatever. But yeah, this is the figure. I'm gonna probably put him on his stand, and he stands really good on his own, as you can see. But yeah, these are the accessories that he comes with, and this is the figure. Let me know if you guys have this one in your collection, and if you thought it was worth it. And let me know if you have other of the Beast Kingdom figures, and if they're good or if they're not, or are they worth the money. I guess so. If they are worth the money, well then yeah, this is a really great figure to add to your collection. I mean, have them. I happen to have a. Here, let's go. Hold on, Ray. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. See, I have him there. Let me reach for him. Have him go up against a Superman. I mean, come on. That's how cool is that, right? Get yourself a decent flight stand and have him, just a little bit higher above him. How he does, right? How he likes to fly and look over people. But there you go. That's what he looks like up against a DC McFarlane Superman. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you enjoy these quick toy reviews, and I'll put out some more when I get some other figures. Thank you.